Okay, we're finally starting. We are finally starting. I was encountering issues with loading up some of the mods, but we're here now. I feel like I haven't streamed in like a week, but honestly, I just wanted to do a modding stream today, because I just thought, I haven't done one in a while, and, you know, there's some mods I'm yet to actually play, so I just thought, why not? I will just do the thing. I think it's here. There we go. I can close that now. Excuse me. I haven't even been streaming that long and I'm already burping. I do apologize. But we are here with a bit of a modding stream today. I don't know how long I'm going to do this, to be honest. It depends, because I want to get through the archive. I also want to... I've been wanting to do Pit of Trials for Pit of 100 Trials for a while as well, so I'm hoping we can actually get through that as well. I don't know how long that's going to be, though, just to pretty much be open about it. I have no idea what's going on here. I think this is the debug stage, according to the archive. I don't know if anyone's actually looked at this or not. They are also unfinished, which I do actually need to keep in mind with... What the fuck? Like, I do need to keep that in mind with this mod, pretty much. Okay. I'm assuming I'm better off just switching to one of the next ones, right? Welcome in, Cooper. How you doing, dude? Testing ground for stuff made for Prof's unfinished BFBB Plus. I see. I mean, you know what? I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm not that into, like, debug testing sort of stuff, but I'm showing it off anyway. Yeah, I remember seeing this. I remember experiencing this bus stop thing once when... Because I remember I wanted to see what would happen. I guess the devs never did take into account what would happen if you played as the other character in a level they don't belong in. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I should probably just make the switch, pretty much. I'm okay with that. I am very much okay with that. I think when I switch mods, it should just automatically appear on screen. I will wait for it just in case, though. I hope you enjoy your food, by the way, Cooper. I just ate. I had a paella, I think. That was pretty nice. I'm loading up Industrial Park. It's a shame the mod manager freezes for a bit when it loads up mods. That's my only gripe with it. It ends up loading them up anyway, so I don't mind, but it sort of freezes and goes unresponsive, which sucks, but I'm also not gonna develop. I'm also not gonna blame it on development stuff, honestly, because it could easily just be my setup. Sheesh. Ooh. It's a bit of a frame rate drop, okay. I'm assuming there's nothing around here. This seems to be out of bounds. It's because it's applying the files the freezes to make sure the user doesn't screw up the process. Oh, I see. I mean, from what I'm seeing, this actually looks kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. I should really have a look at the checkpoint thing's kinda nice, I think. I'm not mad at it, to be honest. It's kinda nicely designed, honestly. I love how there's just houses in Industrial Park. It weirdly... Oh, god damn it. I will... why? Dolphin, why? That... You should be able to hear it now. I'm gonna turn that down a bit, I think. Yeah, so I have multiple audio channels because of what my microphone does. It's basically one of the reasons why I bought it. First, I don't really know why it's doing that, honestly, but I appreciate the heads up. Sound. Maybe I can look into... No, it goes there already. Okay, that's weird. I think it just happens, unfortunately, but you know what, actually, let me look at Dolphin. Audio... I don't think it actually shows me any options for it here. Oh well. If it happens again, I can just adjust it. Yeah, I have a beacon mic, and the beauty of the microphone is that it has a mixer inside of it, which is really nice. Like, it's sort of like a 2-in-1 sort of deal. I mean, you can actually get mixers from the same brand, but I thought, hey, I'm never gonna use it because I didn't use my previous mixer, but because I previously had a Go XLR, so that's sort of why I have it. And you know, I think it was like a decently priced microphone for what I wanted to use it for anyway, so why did I do that? Like, yeah, usually I will have a problem with that, but it's not often. Is this it? I'm assuming this is it. I thought there'd be a bit more, to be honest, but I know everything's unfinished. It's a nice, there's something over there. Wait a minute. Ah, I see. So I guess I'm not done yet. Yeah, this is a really nice level design, I'm not gonna lie. It makes me want to continue my modding, honestly. I have been doing some dev time on my current project, which... Nice. Which, to be fair, I don't think a lot of people on the streams know about, really. Though, come to think of it, a lot of the people in my streams do come from the servers that I promote in, so... A few friends know about the multiverse mod, so... And I have been actually putting time into it. I haven't gotten far with it with the most recent world I'm touching on at the minute, but I'm hoping it'll actually go places. So I'm guessing this would have been a place for a spatula. Is this it? I'm assuming this is it. So the spot you're in right now, I believe the plan was for there to be a spatula and it warp you into RoboPatrick. I see. Okay. I mean, I like it. I do actually like it. It's small. Excuse me, I just burped. It's nicely designed, I will say that. I wasn't expecting there to be like a bunch of houses here. I'm assuming they're houses. I should really read up upon the thing, right? I kind of did a bit, but... This is the first area of IP, a big world split into multiple sections that eventually ends inside a factory with a mini-boss. Upon entering, SpongeBob was supposed to see a spider-like robot with a spatula in his hands crawling away from him up onto and into a nearby building. Having to collect spatulas, SpongeBob sets out to follow the spider into the factory. Sure. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm happy with what we got with the vanilla game, because truthfully, I don't think I would have it any other way, but, I mean, I don't know. Although I will say, it's nice that mods actually explore the concepts. Using this one as an example, obviously. You're good, dude. What else to say? This is one of my only stages where I use both checkpoints as well as a bus stop for character switching. The checkpoints are the things I'm most proud of, using a ton of timers as well as different images with layers. I was able to create a convincing slide-in effect for a checkpoint info. Ooh. Yeah, the checkpoint thing looks kind of nice. Here's a small little challenge for you to try out in this level. Can you get a watermelon with Patrick to the small side path to the right in the beginning section that leads into a building in time? In the finished level, a cracked wall would cover up a spatula inside that building that you'd need to destroy using a watermelon. I am just gonna ask, have I accessed what he's referring to there, or what? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that's the crack up there. I'm guessing that's what he meant. Oh. Okay. I would have guessed that was the crack, but no, I'm not sure. That is completely valid. Not a problem. I think we're basically done here. I mean, I want to know a bit more about the challenge, but I think he meant that? Hang on. Small side path to the right in the beginning section that leads into a building in time. Does he mean this bit? Can I get a watermelon there? Probably. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I don't think I would be able to actually make it up here. Oh, never mind. Cool. Yeah, what I'm gonna do... I am genuinely gonna... Yeah. Never mind. Okay. I mean, it's nice that I can easily access this little bit. Oh, unless... I use this. Nice. Was that the... Is that it? Is that the challenge? I'm guessing that's the challenge. I mean, yeah, no, I've done that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna... That was nice to look at. I will say that. It was very nice to look at. And now that says there's a one called, I can't properly see it in the manager menu, but it's, oh, Krusty Towers. Okay, cool. Krusty Towers lobby. I'm gonna enable that. I'm gonna launch it, and I'm gonna check the audio when Dolphin actually launches. That's what I was assuming when I first played. It's a completely random fork in the road. Yeah, that's, yeah. Good. I mean, I looked at that immediately when I started the level, because I just thought, like, I don't know. I mean, in an actual mod where it would be used, I'm guessing it would have a use. Now that the thing's been pointed out, it makes sense. Speaking of which, I'm checking audio. Yeah. So it just switches it again for some reason. Okay, that's fine. There you are. I need your help in the hotel. That sounds like fun. What do I need to do? Help Squidward carry all the luggage up to the suites?
No.
Unfortunately, are my eyes okay? Sheesh. I think I'm good. Okay. Unfortunately for you, I need SpongeBob for something else.
Now listen here, boy.
The Krusty Towers, sorry, have been flooded with rampaging robots, and the worst thing about this is that they didn't even pay for their stay. They owe me at least 350,000 shiny objects. That's less than what we have to deal with in the vanilla game. Wait a minute. No, that's more than what we have to deal with in the vanilla game. If you can get rid of every single robot on each floor, I am more than willing to give you a golden spatula.
Sir, Mr. Krabs.
That is worth more than my annual income. Sure. Okay. So obviously, my thoughts at the minute, it looks like a nice area. I will say it. It's a nice looking area.
What are you waiting for, boy?
It is a very nice looking area. I'm assuming the outside... Actually, no, it is modeled, but I'd imagine there's not much outside.
What are you waiting for, boy?
I am actually going to read the thing now that I have noise in the background. The Krusty Towers lobby was the first area of the Krusty Towers level, a world that would feature lots of robots to fight through as well as secrets to discover on all floors. Unfortunately, nothing more than the lobby has ever been completed. Oh. So I don't really have much to do here then, that's okay. In order to not just have silent text boxes for the characters, I had the idea to cut together a bunch of lines that thematically fit the context they were talking about. It's not a replacement for full voice acting, but still adds so much personality to an otherwise dull conversation. That's true. Yeah, this part of the archives, yeah. Okay. So this is basically it then. That's cool. Again, I've got nothing much to say except it looks cool. I like it. I've genuinely... It weirdly makes me think of Bikini Bottom Tails, I'm not gonna lie. Which... I think the alpha for BBT had a Krusty Towers lobby. Granted, I think it was a bit bigger, but... Oh. Oh. This is... You know what? I understand why this would happen. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm gonna exit that just because it says there's not much else. Mall... What does it say? The mall. I think it just says that. Okay. We will obviously be doing all of them in the archive. I might also do... I think I've seen gameplay of the next one or two. I will also say... I think I've mainly just seen gameplay of the SpongeBob on the Moon. It looked cool. I don't really have much thoughts about it, except that it looked cool, you know? So... yeah, and then I'm just gonna switch Dolphin over to there, just in case. It's a shame I have to do that, but it's cool. Oh, I see. So there's no skybox at the minute. That's fine. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read the thing. Feel free to use Moonjump to around the mall. The mall is actually the first level idea I ever had for BFBB Plus. After entering, the player would have a huge map with multiple layers to explore and tons of collectibles hidden throughout the stalls to collect. This was back when I still used 3ds Max to model and texture everything. I had no idea what vertices, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. I feel like I already knew that. I don't know why I'm questioning it. Anyway, how normals worked or what good topology looks like. Everyone starts small, and this was one of my earliest modeling attempts. That is true. You gotta start somewhere. So I'm guessing this is purely just a one map deal where we can't really do much. The lack of a skybox is I can understand why it's non-existent, but it does bother me a bit. This sign is surprisingly high quality. Nice. Okay. So I'm guessing we're not going to keep this open for long. We can't enter it, unfortunately, but that's okay. Again, they are unfinished. So I'm not really disappointed in that. They're more just to explore, I suppose. We do have... there's still a lot more, by the way. There is still a lot more to do, which they might not last long based on the current track record of the previous levels. I'm actually liking looking at these, though, to be honest. I'm actually happy about these. I don't know if rock bottom's actually part of this or not, but I know that I'm not seeing a rock bottom depths in here, to be honest, but okay. You know what? I'm gonna press A. Okay. This is a custom 3 socks. Cool. This is a custom sand mountain slide I worked on in April 2020. It was meant to be my entry to the big BFBB community mod that started around that time. I had a lot of ideas for the stage that I want my mouse is moving. Great. I had a lot of ideas for the stage that I haven't been able to add. The biggest one was a huge mechanical whale that would leap out of the big lake at the end of the current slide. After settling down, it would open up its mouth and swallow the player, while the slide would continue inside his belly. This concept was heavily inspired by the big mechanical whale Clanker from Banjo, which one also enters. I had a lot of issues getting my custom rigged whale into the game. Back then we didn't have any tools that allowed us to easily import rigged meshes back into the game. So after a lot of trial and error, I eventually gave up and never finished this stage. We have a tool for that now, I'm pretty sure, which I'm yet to actually try. I mean, I am very curious about it though. Like, I would love to see how that properly works and stuff, because I think I wanted to use it for my mod, but I think for the sake of my mod, I might avoid it. Honestly. This is also the first mod that used custom modeled slides. I loved battles, sliding mechanics. Me too. That's why I really wanted to create a slide for the community mod pack. It contains a bunch of different paths, just like some of the official slides. However, all of the paths are way thinner than official ones. That was a mistake at first. I miscalculated how wide the track should be. Excuse me, chat. But in the end, I kept it that way because it added to the challenge. You actually have to pull the left stick back a few times to get around certain turns. I originally planned to have different challenges for this slide, like a timed challenge similar to the original Sand Mountain, as well as a ring challenge and more. You'd access them through an NPC standing behind a counter at the top using custom elements, UI elements, as well as custom animations for the NPC. Okay. I might have to skip some... I know we've got all the time in the world, but I might genuinely skip some of the description and whatnot if I'm gonna play these. Yeah, no, these are really thin. He's right about that. So it says 3 socks. I'm assuming there's one... Well, actually, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I got one. I got one. Okay, there's not really much. Maybe I can try this way instead. Oh boy. I will say, I also love the slide mechanic. I will say that. It's genuinely one of my favorite parts of BFBB. Like, the Sand Mountain as a whole in BFBB, genuinely one of my favorite levels. I think Goo Lagoon still sort of takes the top placing as my favorite, but... Damn it. I'm hoping I can actually finish this. Like, I know that how thin the slides are is the intention, but... I think they definitely should be wider, just to put it out there. The music when sliding as well, by the way, like, again, another one of my favorite tracks in the game. The top place still remains to be Goo Lagoon for both the level and the music. But I remember as a kid, I would literally go down the slides just to listen to the music. I'm just gonna say it now. I genuinely did that as a kid. And I honestly, with how good the soundtrack is, I genuinely don't think I'm the only one who did that. I don't think I'm the only one who did it. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm not mad at it. I'm not. Because it probably was intended to be a challenging little level, but sheesh, dude. Also, yeah, I think when we get the 3 socks, assuming that we do, we just move on to the next one. I would actually like to get to the bottom of the slide, assuming that there is a bottom. I really hope there isn't a sock up there, because that is a weird turn. That is a very weird turn. The snowflakes are very big, but other than that, I genuinely like the level. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I like the level. In terms of its design, at least, you know? There's also a bit of lag, but that's fine. Damn it. Supposedly I should pull back on the stick, which I think I knew about from my vanilla playthroughs. Let's go this way, because I know I have a easier time doing this, I think. Dude, I pulled... Okay. I don't think you're supposed to pull it straight back. I think you're actually supposed to do it diagonally. I will say... Shot. I will say, the detailing in this map, very nice. And they're made of simps. Which you wouldn't know that unless you slammed on it. Or bounced or whatever, you know? In the current age of BFBB modding, I'm okay with the fact that that's a thing. I swear I had more control over this. I mean, I'm getting shiny objects. I probably don't need them, but I'm getting them. Such a good soundtrack. Holy shit. Do I want to save state? I can save state, can't I? I rarely ever use save states, but in regards to this, I might actually just do it just for the sake of efficiency. Nice. There's one in here, there's one in here, there's definitely one in here. Yep. Nice. Nice finish line, though, honestly. And it disappears? Why does it disappear? Why does it disappear? Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but... Is the next sock... The next sock is going to be up there, right? The next sock is going to be in here. I'm saying it. I'm just going to say it now. I bet it's going to be up here. Dude. Dude. Okay. Yeah, it's here. Okay, cool. Gosh damn it. I knew it was there. I knew it, dude. It is a nice slide. I will say that. It is genuinely a really nice slide. I do kind of wish I could control myself a bit more on it without having to go diagonally on my controller, but, you know. I don't need to do that again, it's fine. Okay, we've gotten all three, I think. We've gotten all three. Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna exit that. We go on to the next one. Custom... I think this is... Excuse me. I'm just gonna launch it. I wish I could do something about this dolphin stuff. Because I have it set up in my settings so that it should just put it into that audio track straight away, but there's not much I can do about that. Which sucks, but hey ho. Let me drop that there just in case. Oh, have I encountered? The fuck? I think it says to. Is it for this one? This causes dolphins to display an arrow when picking the game. You have to click on ignore to play the stage. I don't. Do I need to? I'm not getting that error message. Okay. Although I think I disabled panic handlers, which I think that's what that is. Use panic handlers. Okay. What am I trying to do here? Relaunch. Maybe I need to actually enable them just to do it. I'm not sure. I just realized I think I also need to actually lower the memory usage for Dolphin because I raised it for the multiplayer movie game stuff. Yeah, this isn't launching, but it did also warn me saying stuff happens or whatever. Okay, I think, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna waste time on this. I just closed that by accident, damn it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip that one. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I had issues before the stream even started, and I kinda don't want to revisit that. What am I trying to do? Games, Dolphin, Heavy Mod Manager. Yeah, so do that, Evil Lair mod, 2 socks, 1 spatula. Whew. I'm hoping to actually be able to do Pit of 100 Trials today. I'm hoping that we can do that. I mean, I've seen a bit of gameplay of it already. I think it's going to be very fun. It should be, at least. And then, yet again, do this, because for some strange reason, assigned to get... Oh, I can just right-click. I didn't even know that. Beacon software, you could have taught me about that, goddamn. Oh, I've seen this. Okay. Regular T keys, I'm assuming, yeah. Something to do with Dirty Bubble, okay. So what did it say? It said 1 sock, 2 spatulas, got it. Well, I feel like I found that instantaneously, goddamn. Unless that wasn't... I don't know if I was actually supposed to see that or not, but... Well, here's a spatula.
It shines.
Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. We skipped the boss thing. I think it's the boss thing. We did Sand Mountain. That was kind of cool. We skipped the boss thing because it just wouldn't launch, and I'm honestly not gonna waste time on it. Yeah, we're doing the villain lair thing, which has I need to look at it again, god damn it. 1 sock and 2 spatulas. Maybe one of them's up there, I'm not sure. Well, there's a thing there, maybe I can go around the back. There we go. The boss thing isn't playable anyways, only thing finished was the visuals and animations, which are actually pretty sick. I trust your judgment. Is that the only sock? I keep looking at it, but yeah, it's the only one. I trust your judgment, honestly. To be honest, this community is actually capable of, like, such great things. So I reckon if it was finished, it would have been really cool. I think I have to go out of bounds for that, right? Damn, the music just... The music really wanted to kick it up a notch, huh? Evil there. The one at the end can only be collected by going out of bounds. Oh, I can't get it without no clip? That's a shame. I could, you know what, that's okay. That is a-okay. Unless there's like, I doubt I can actually, yeah, I can't do that, okay. No clip is valid, honestly. I will, since in that case, you know what, we are just gonna do that then. It was in a blown up and destroyed chum bucket. Boss idol is him chilling on some of the ruins, arms spread out. Sheesh. Asset pack. Jellyfish Fields. Is it worth looking at the asset pack, or should I leave it? He does little tiny glances towards the player. That's kind of cool. Since it's an asset pack, I'm guessing it's just gonna be... Oh, this stage was supposed to be a showcase level. Made 100% out of the asset pack. That way I could both test the assets, if the assets are actually fun. Okay. In that case, I'll launch it up then. I will launch it up. And hopefully today, I was talking about this while you were away, Cooper, but hopefully we can actually do Pit of 100 Trials today, because I actually really want to play that. I feel like I've been wanting to do that for a while. That is not... Sweet. Oh, it works. Never mind. In reference to OBS stuff. The sand seems a bit more yellow than it is in vanilla, but I'm not against it, honestly. If anything, this sort of just gives me an excuse to listen to the JF soundtrack again, honestly. Ba, ba, ba. Pit is a pretty good mod, but my patience ran thin fast. Oh shoot, I forgot to fix it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'm sort of just tolerating it. It's an easy fix, so I'm not too bothered about making sure it works again. Yeah, that's right, you did have a failed recording. I'm actually impressed as well. Like granted, we can't really tell how like robots and everything else would work here with objectives and stuff, but it's nice to look around it, honestly. It's nice to look around, and it's... Again, I'm listening to the soundtrack from the vanilla game, and it's fantastic. I recall mentioning that you could have told me this was a scrapped stage, and I would have believed you. You know what? That's valid, actually. Come to think of it, since you've brought it up, I am gonna say... It feels like it comes from concept art, you know what I mean? Like, it sort of feels like it was born from concept art or something similar, you know? I remember suggesting to Prof that he should pitch this as a bonus area for Deluxe, and Gravity said he wasn't against it. To be fair, it's a very natural area. It feels natural for the most part. Like, obviously I can tell it's modded, but it fits in with the theme and whatnot very well. And granted, you know, there's not much I can do here. I think I've actually used these slide assets, come to think of it. In my friend's challenge mod, I want to say I have, but I'm... These are the same assets, right? Excuse me. The sliding's nice. I will say that. The sliding's nice. Cool. Is there anywhere else I can explore? I know there was a bit of an area over there. Yeah, okay. Because I definitely used the slide assets for one of my challenges. And then I made a video about it, so, you know. Ended up being a solid video. Have I missed anything? Like, granted, I think the only thing I haven't done is the other slide part, to be honest. I missed a vanilla game. I genuinely missed a vanilla game. Which I know I play it once a year, and I think I already have this year, actually, but... It's stuff like this that makes me miss the vanilla game. Like, I'm genuinely feeling a bit nostalgic. Which is funny that I can even feel nostalgic, considering how much I've replayed the game. I'm mainly just gonna go back up here just to look at the other slide. And obviously there's that slide there, which I also want to have a look at. And then I think it's just this. Which, to be fair, very nice usage of the slides and whatnot. I'd imagine, although I will just ask or say or whatever, but that left area over there, I'm hoping there's actually... Granted, I know it's just terrain, but I'm hoping I can actually, you know, make use of my time there. Though I'm not too fussed about time, because we got all the time in the world for this, really, but... I would assume that we go up here and then access the slide. Unless it's unfinished. Maybe it's unfinished because that does not feel like I can reach it from here. Which, now that I'm actually here, I'm tempted to agree with my own statement there. Unless there's a way I can climb up. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. There's an extra slide, I think. Yeah, there's an extra slide part. Okay, that helps. I'm really glad I actually saw that. Okay. An extra slide piece, I'll take it. Oh. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. I think that's it. I'm guessing that's it. I think there's still that little area that I haven't been to, but... You know what? I am just going to move on to the next one, because... you know... Yeah, it took me a little bit to find that, I think. Jellyfish Fields edit. I can't properly see the name on the list, but it mentions Industrial Park in this. Debug testing stage. I'm assuming this is a different testing stage. Dolphin game. If that does, it should realistically just play. This one is definitely a test level, but there's a couple of cool things to see. Awesome. Oh. So I'm gonna just move past the camera thing because that's not what I'm reacting to. I'm more reacting to the white / gray cliff textures, which seems like it's just modified jellyfish rock texture. I'm assuming it is. I mean, hey, I said I missed the vanilla game. It's not quite vanilla, but it's as vanilla as you're gonna get. What does that do? I don't know I don't know the context for the texture. I think it might be a default from Blender. The super smooth fly through, there's a whole section made of assets that feels normal, and of course the Doom button. Does it stay like this until... Is that the only thing the button does? Is there like an extra thing I want to experience here? Or can I just reset the level and get rid of it? Because... I mean... Okay, sure. Obviously there's no thing to jump from here. I'm just gonna do that. Because I don't... Nah, I'm just gonna do that. Because honestly, like... I think having that on the screen honestly would have, like, hindered my experience a bit. I'm just gonna be real. I will explore a bit. I have no words for that at the minute. Okay. Spatula there. Did it even say anything about spatulas? I don't think it said anything about spatulas, did it? Jump on top of the cave where a spatula's hidden. I mean, okay, it doesn't seem to say much. Return 100 of patch. Oh, that's because I picked up the sock. Never mind. Didn't know about this. I went straight to the custom spot. There's a fucking... Okay. It's a bit inconvenient, but okay. Um... I'm guessing you mean the thing on the left over there. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the white texture. Maybe Prof was just experimenting though, honestly. I've done that a lot in Industrial Park, so I'm not gonna judge the little level based on that. For a new player, that section doesn't look added. Yeah, it looks semi-natural, I guess. I'm not sure how you get there, though, unless I use the freeze fruit. Or maybe I can just... You know what? Oh, no, wait, there's a thing here. Never mind. So is it just JFO 1, or is it JFO 2 and 3 and 4? I'm guessing it's just 1. Just Jellyfish Rock? Okay. I'm kind of glad about that. Is there anything else I need to see in this modified level? I'm almost tempted just to go to the top of the level anyway, just to see. What helps this spot feel natural is the fact it's placed in the lake. Yeah, I think it helps. I think it definitely helps. I think it reminds you of the vanilla game a bit, honestly. That's why you stopped? Okay. I think for the sake of showcasing it, I'm just gonna go up to the gate where the Duplicatotron is. Whether or not that's... And whether or not there's anything around here is another thing entirely. We could just be wasting time here, but it's time I'm willing to waste. To be perfectly honest. Still the same. Those are still the same. I can skip straight to rock, but I think for the sake of showing everything off, I'll go the casual way. Which, to be honest, I think that I'm willing to bet there's not much else. I'm going to assume that that's what's going on here, because it doesn't seem to be much else. There's no reason to really collect the socks here either, come to think of it. Interesting. So this sock isn't here. Although I guess it might have... Did I get a sock over there on the new area? I'm not sure. Maybe that's where it was moved. I'm not sure. Yeah, it seems like not much was added. And obviously you said there wouldn't be any caves. I'm gonna do this anyway. I think it would have just crashed, because yeah, okay. Oh. Although, you know what? Maybe it loaded into the vanilla version. It probably did. I'm assuming it did. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. The mod is just JF01. Yeah. I wanted to check just in case. Space Modding Showcase, by the way. This is the next one. I did see Purple play this a few weeks ago, I think. Purple being Purple Foundation, for my other viewers who don't know. That bug of the loading screen not up is normal. It only happens when you edit the ini to load straight into a level. I thought so. Although I don't know. I thought it was a lot shorter than that, to be honest. Game. And then I think, you know what? Let me look at the list. Okay, this is the last one, and then we have Pit of 100 Trials. Yeah, so I know this refills your thing. Oh. I swear I clicked into it. There we go. Nice earth texture. So this map is also definitely unfinished. There's not really much to, from what I can at least remember, there's not much to do here. The oxygen gauge is quite nice, I think. Obviously, it's not supposed to refill, at least not in the final product. I know if you straight up don't enter the cave, it won't drain at all. Oh, I see. Should I be worried about the refilling, or does it not matter in this version of it? Where do I go from here? There's a series of slides under the map, but you can kinda only explore that with the meter not draining. Oh. show sound effects. Nice.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Surprisingly, the meter fully functions. Yeah. Okay, there's that little area there. Should I just drop down then? I suppose it doesn't matter though, right? I don't think I was fully paying attention when... Oh. Oh, shoot, okay. It sort of feels like I'm beginning to do a cruise boost, but not really. Oh. I see. I like the model. I will say that. I like the model. I think I can't really do... Oh, never mind. Well, I guess we're going down. I think there's a bit... I think there's inside areas around here from what I saw. At least under this map, maybe? Or maybe up there? I saw them on Purple's stream anyway, so... Yeah, I think I saw this area. Yeah, I did. I definitely did. Unless it's here? No, it's here. Okay. Or maybe this is a different area. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's much... There's obviously not much I can do here, sadly, for anyone watching live or on the VOD, or if you're somehow watching somewhere else. I highly doubt you're watching somewhere else. This could have been a good level, though. I'm not gonna lie. Sadly, when it comes to levels like this that are unfinished, that are only good for exploration, I'm not really sure what I'm doing with them. Because I feel like I sort of already explored it through someone else's eyes, to be honest. Because I think within that little terrain area, there's supposed to be extra slide tunnels. I'm not sure if there's anything anywhere else. This is clearly a custom BSP, by the way. I like that. Or JSP, whichever is more accurate. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I will actually leave that one there. Because that one could potentially go on for a while if I reset and whatnot. Pit of 100 trials. Doesn't slamming just send me up higher? Yeah, I already quit. I think I kind of tried it. I'm not sure. What am I trying to do? If it does the small pop, then it's a big-ass simp object. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I mentioned it being a BSP. Because it... Did it actually make that sound? I'm not sure. I assumed it was, but maybe I'm misremembering. Let's do that. Now, I did test load this earlier, so I know it works. Okay, cool. I can't stay for Pit. I have to continue some personal projects and plan out X days for homework and other college stuff. I wish you the best of luck. You're gonna need it near the end. I much appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna say this to everybody. I've seen this mod before, not in its entirety, but I've seen the final boss, pretty much. I thought it was a really cool, I thought it was really cool. The idea of the final boss and whatnot. Now, obviously, I know what it's based off of. I haven't played the actual game, but I heard there's a very shiny jellyfish somewhere deep in the pit. If you see one, get rid of it as quickly as possible. Or as quickly as you can. They say its sting is really, really crazy. I heard somewhere in the pit is some kind of mechanical policeman and his robot dogs. That's probably off. They can only be defeated from above. But be careful, they tend to electrify themselves. Okay, never mind, I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? That might... No. I was gonna say it might be the movie enemy, but now I'm not so sure. Welcome to SpongeBob in the Pit of 100 Trials, a mod created by Gravity, shout out to Gravity, for the Heavy Iron Modding Combat Challenge. I didn't actually do that one. Come to think of it, I didn't actually start doing anything for challenges until after, maybe. A couple key points to keep in mind before venturing into the pit. Every 10th floor contains a reward that will help you defeat stronger enemies. Some rewards will stay with you even if SpongeBob loses all of his underwear. Okay. Krabs is also present at every 10th floor to sell you items, unlike TTYD, the 1,000-year door, I'm assuming. The prices remain the same the deeper you go. Your total shiny object count will reset if you lose. Within the pause menu, you'll be able to set the background music. Saving is disabled. You'll be able to keep deep pit rewards for concurrent attempts, but once you close the game, everything will be reset. And finally, have fun. You're gonna need it. I think Gravity actually said that. Bug Fables. Yeah, I think Gravity actually said that before I started streaming. Or something similar, I'm not sure. Bowser's Inside Story. I actually liked Bowser's Inside Story. I didn't properly complete it, but... I'm just gonna say it now, I've never actually played 1,000-Year Door, the remake or the original. I've never actually played them. Yes, let's do this. I have never actually played them. Though I'm assuming they look basically the same as what I'm seeing now. Outside of the enemies, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this mod for a while, honestly. You think you can beat me? I know we're early on, but... So I'm obviously... I spoiled it for myself, which honestly I don't mind. At least in terms of mods. I saw that there was movie enemies in this, or at least the skins of them. The models or the textures or whatever. I liked that. I did actually like that a lot. I've also seen this. I don't know what the button does, I'm not sure, but...
Ahoy there, SpongeBob!
Okay, well I can't buy anything yet, obviously. Oh, it only does the D-pad. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm assuming the D-pad Well, yeah, no, the D-pad is going to be used for those upgrades. Or the power-ups or pickups or whatever. And we buy them, I guess.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
I thought I heard something. You know what, chat? I'm gonna mute, and I'm gonna be right back. I won't be long. I have returned. To anyone still here and watching, hello. We are, if people are unaware, we are doing Pit of 100 Trials in BFBB, as you can see in the title, and as you can see on the screen. We did also just get done doing the, I don't know how you pronounce his name, so I'm just going to call him Prof. We just got done doing the Prof archives, and some of them are actually really nice to look at, I will say. I will say. That was unintentional, but that's okay. Damn. That's actually a good point. Do I want to use save states? I kinda don't want to, but I think maybe... I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. Is that something that's worth doing?
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Yeah, okay. Maybe it'll be worth it later down the line. I'm not sure now.
I'm ready.
Well, we made it to 14 on the first attempt. I'm gonna be honest, I'm usually better at the BFBB combat. I thought I would have gotten a lot further down. I thought I would have gotten a lot further down. Which, to be fair, now that I know what to expect, maybe... maybe I can actually do something else, or do something differently. If it comes to it, because I do kind of want to experience the boss. If it comes to it, I might genuinely just do the save states. I would not be against it. I'd imagine other people have also done save states. That guy wasn't even animated when he moved. And you get free health here. We're just gonna continue as normal. Sheesh, let's go. Yeah, this makes me want to do more modding stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Regardless of whether it's my own or someone else's or whatever. I did great there, by the way. Holy shit. Which I will say, that's something I've been thinking about. I'm wondering if it's worth doing some mod dev on my stream at some point. Because I don't know. I might not. I'm trying to be patient here. Okay. This isn't... What? Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Damn it. 16, 17? I want to say 17, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I think for the sake of efficiency, maybe it would be worth save stating. I'm guessing other people have done that as well. I think it would be weird if they didn't save state. So maybe I'll do that. For the sake of the stream and whatnot, maybe save states will be worth it. I'm okay with save states. For now, we'll focus on what we can do until we get to 16 again. Maybe 14, maybe less, honestly. Jellyfish. Well, I don't need it. There we go. Get rid of the hammers. I feel like I'm going through this very quick, by the way. 15. Like, I will say this, I'm at 16 again, and I haven't really lost health since. No complaints, honestly. We're also gaining a fair amount of shiny objects. So I will say this, it also seems like they do fluctuate in difficulty, or not, I guess not difficulty, but with the robots they have. Because obviously it went from tartar sauce robots to just fodders. Which honestly, I'll take it. It also means it's kind of random in a weird way. It also doesn't fully just give you health. Oh, damn. Oh. Okay, you know what I might do, actually? I might... Okay, so I can do that. Invisible spray. I'm assuming the invisible spray actually works. Do you know what I might prioritize? I might just prioritize health. Just for now, I might do it like that. What I'm going to do, since I'm at 20, I'm going to save state. Excuse me, chat. I don't know what the keybind is for it on PC, but save stating's worth it 100%. Okay, don't bother with the... Okay, okay. Sweet. I was gonna say focus on the hammers, because that's generally a good idea. The blue jellyfish are gonna be a bit of a problem. There's also supposedly, I think it said yellow or gold jellyfish or something. Now, they don't... You don't attract them, which is interesting, but... You don't attract them, so they're easier to deal with naturally, but at the same time, you don't want to go near them either, because they will aggro. That's why I'm keeping my distance right now. Like that. They do still act like jellyfish. I swear I just did this stage. Isn't this is the same stage? Is it not? I mean, I'm not sure actually, but... So there's supposedly an enemy I can hit from midair, which I am sort of hoping it's... I'm guessing it's the Arth robot. I'm guessing it's the Arth robot with the little kennel in its hand. Maybe. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. $30! You know what? Ooh, health upgrade, and it fully replenishes as well. I'll take it. I am just gonna prioritize health. Maybe until later if I get curious about, the extra stuff, honestly. I haven't had to use the save states yet, though, so that's fantastic. These are really high up, by the way. Oh, that's why they're high. The fuck? Oh, is it because he went into the wall? I don't know how the two gloves, G-Loves, destroyed themselves, but hey, I'll take it. Is that supposed to happen? I'm not entirely sure. See, this is a problem, because you have to deal with both of them. Like that. Thankfully, I have 4 health now. Yeah. This is cool. This is cool. The little robot group. Oh, now we got monsoons. Now we got monsoons, boys! I'm just gonna replenish that one. $37 next. Okay. Oh, balls. Yeah, Gravity knew what he was doing, by the way. Gravity being the dev of this mod, if anyone watching knows. He knew what he was doing. He placed the chucks in the monsoons higher so you couldn't hit them with a spin. He knew what he was doing. I kind of respect it. I respect it. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely respect it. Oh, there's 3 of you? Oh, you're all monsters. Do I wanna... I don't know who I wanna get rid of. Do I wanna get rid of you first? I got rid of 2 in 1? Nah, that is... Wow, okay. I got rid of 2 in 1. I'll take it. Alright, crabs. I'll get 3. Maybe I should experiment with the invis spray eventually, and maybe even Sunday. I haven't actually used a mod that features those two yet, though, to be... Oh. Oh. Oh, they go invincible. Oh no, Gravity, what did you do? Oh, that's cruel. Oh, that's cruel. You know what? I'm just gonna... Nah. I don't care about using save states every floor. I'm okay with it. I was actually intending that originally, but holy shit. The invis fucking robots, though, that is... It's not even invis. It's invis plus invincibility. That is insane. It sort of makes me wonder if people rage quit and where they rage quit, because honestly... If I didn't use save states, that would have been enough. I'm just saying, that would have been enough. Alright, Chuck, you ready? I'm a bit... That's on me. Are you gonna shoot at me? Like... Damn it. That's on me. Yeah, since I'm at... I don't think I need to worry about the sleepy times so much, but I'm save stating anyway. Because I know... Like that. I know what that's gonna cause. So... I have an idea. Like that. That's the idea. Avoid the jellyfish until the last one's dealt with. Okay. Is there a way to actually figure out what the keybinds are? Because that would be nifty. I'm just saying, that'd be nifty. Hotkeys. Okay, great. Good. Good. Save and load state. Shift and F1 for slot 1 and then F1. Okay. Shift and F1 to save and F1 to load. Okay, I'm okay with that. Just to make sure it works. See, the fact that it's in the middle is really bothersome. It's probably not the last time it's gonna happen either.
I don't think he needs a hand. I don't think he needs a hand.
It's the fodders, dude. Nah, you could've... Nah. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say anything. I can handle this. I'm not gonna say anything. I got rid of them easily. Shoot. That's the wrong button. See, the downside is I think you need to get rid of the fodders first, because otherwise they're just going to destroy you when you try and go up in the air. Like that. That helps me out massively. You think you can predict my movement? Who do you think you are? Honestly. This makes me really want to continue my modding ventures, honestly. At least with creating Bubble Ball! Oh boy, okay. So eventually we are going to just unlock Cruise Bubble. We are just gonna unlock it, that's how that works.
Sometimes pushing a single button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
I think the hint was talking about off. So does that mean...
Here, boy. Here, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna save state on every floor. That helps. I didn't even intend to do that, but that helps. I think you can actually do that, but that is clearly a lot riskier. I did not know you could actually do that to deal with the ARF as SpongeBob. That's interesting, though. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked. You thought you did something? Nah. Oh boy, okay. Oh, I hate these. No. Anything but the fucking frauds. The fodder frauds. That is not their name, but I'm going with it anyway. I think what I want to do is I just want to run... Oh, I just realized. Hang on a minute. Why didn't I think of that? I was trying to do that without the bowl. Oh boy. Okay, okay, okay. That's great. I'm cool with that. I think if you increase your distance, you do genuinely get them to taunt. I'm unsure at the minute. Though I suppose this is a good point. I can literally just do this as well, right? Yeah. I will say this, though, bowling into these things is kind of annoying, but oh well.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
There we go. Why? Why? 56, by the way. Not bad. I'm just saying. Oh, you know what? I've just realized I literally have health I could use. Why did I not think of that? Why did I forget? Oh, that helps. 4 more stages and I can just go back to buy more. Red jellyfish? Dude. Those take way more health, I'm guessing. Or hits, rather. You know what, actually? I'm not in a rush. I shouldn't be in a rush. Please don't tell me they're invincible. If they're invincible, I'm gonna go insane. Okay, I can hit them. Nice. Okay. Do you know what? I don't need to worry about this one too much. To be fair, I probably don't need to worry about the red ones too much either, but... You know. I was also very focused on that, so I didn't say anything. So I can still get them, I think. Okay, I think they just behave the same, which I was, for some strange reason, expecting them not to. Are these fodders based on anything? I feel like they're based on something, but I'm not entirely sure. You know, at this rate, we're actually going to do a decent job, you know? I think we are doing a decent job, actually, come to think of it. Like, in all seriousness. I think we're actually genuinely doing pretty good. Okay. Extra health, I'll take it.
Ahoy!
Do I want to use the invisible spray? I'm actually kind of tempted to give it a go. Excuse me. Excuse me, chat. Okay, I do apologize about that. What I want to do, you know what, let's try it. Let's just try it, because I'm actually curious. There's a red boy. Okay, so there's fully just red tartars now. So I can cheese them as well, apparently. Okay. I mean, they're no longer a threat now, am I right? I mean, I like it. I like it as a concept, but I can easily cheese it. You know what? Oh, I see. So they just don't react to you anymore, I guess. I mean, that's cool. I will say that I love that. It's the movie enemy, and I love it. Like, I know it's not technically the movie enemy, but I love it. Just to, honestly, like... I think it's just a regular, like... Not a regular... Well, yeah, no, I think it's just a regular G-Love, honestly. Which, honestly, I like it. Like, I'm glad the assets are being used. It just means that it's, possible and whatnot. It just means it's possible. Which I like that. I like that the assets are crossing over, you know? Oh. Oh, they have a protective thing. Oh. Oh. Timing is everything then. Okay. I thought that was just random, which would be weird for it to be random, but you know. Dude, thank you. Holy shit. I'm assuming that's probably a modded ability, though. It has to be, right? I know I didn't die there, but I'm just gonna deal with it my way, honestly. Do that. Ha! Nice. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not saying it out loud.
Ahoy there.
I'm doing well, though, honestly. Like... Like, I'm genuinely doing really well. I like the invisible spray. I'm not gonna be able to... Unless I... Where did I... You know what, actually? Let me... That's not a bad idea. Hang on. Let me... I like the spray. I like the spray a lot. 30 more stages as well. As well as a boss, obviously, but... Ooh. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Well. Well, okay. I'm not gonna waste the spray on jellyfish, to be honest. Okay, that helps me out, I think. I'm not entirely sure. There we go. Yeah, thankfully the bubble balls are immune to the fire. So I can still get damaged by that shit. think what I'm gonna do, just for the sake of this, is save state every time I beat one. Damn it. There we go. Nice. Okay, there's only one this time. I can handle this. Or not. The cloud detects me still. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but oh well. Get rid of those. Get rid of them. No. That should have been my first move. So should that, honestly. I don't know why I went for bashing. Oh, they can detect me? Oh, that's fucked. That's messed up, dude. Get rid of you. Okay. We're actually getting to the end here. We're actually getting to the end. Kinda, but not really. Had to check if I was muted for a second there. Honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if I was. I wouldn't have been surprised. Deal with that. I'm hoping I did the right save state. One more. Although there's probably going to be a lot more after this. Ooh. Ooh, this is a mess. Okay. Save state. Yeah, I'm doing like 3 save states every like floor and whatnot. Let me just do that. Oh, okay. This monsoon has bodyguards. That's so weird. Excuse me, chat. Did not mean to burp. Come on off. I thought you'd be challenging. Oh, it's red. You can now use Cruise Bubble. There wasn't a model for that. Was that intentional? I'm guessing not. You know what? I'll get 3 and I'll get one of these. Oh boy, okay. Movie enemies. for real. Getting rid of one of those is even good. That was a statement, not a question. I'm guessing this is a sleepy time. How am I supposed to... Oh, I'm an idiot. It's interesting that they're green. It's interesting. So yeah, you basically just do this from a distance. I mean, it's slow, but it works. Oh boy. I don't know what type of enemy that would be, actually. Because I think there's only, like, 2 flying enemies in BFBB, unless you count, Tublet. Which you probably do, right? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save state here because I'm curious. Okay, yeah, it protects the monsoon. It crashed the game. Okay. Very well. Yeah, if I'm... Okay, that's fantastic. That helps me out. I was gonna say, if it's a greater distance away, that means I won't be able to get hit by the clouds. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna try something and it wasn't, really? So I just can't use the invis spray here? Okay. I've dealt with 2 chucks before with a cruise bubble, surely? I probably have.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
Bum, bum, banana. Banana. So it's definitely not a sleepy time, which I could have figured out. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do. Get rid of these 2 first so I can have better movement. It's just so I can have better movement. And then... Okay. Whew. Yeah, when they're not aware of you, they seem to... Oh boy. Excuse me? What's... Okay, I'm gonna mute the audio. Dude, what's crashing the... Is this the part where I have to... I'm hoping I don't have to quit. I'm hoping I don't have to quit, because that would be a bummer. Okay. I'm hoping I can actually play this, but if not, I'm genuinely not sure. I'm starting to get the feeling that there's not much I can do here, which means I might have to quit. Which I don't want to, but... Maybe for the... I've been streaming for 2 hours anyway, maybe for the sake of, like... Yeah, I just can't do anything, chat. Okay, I did enjoy that, though. I did absolutely enjoy that. Okay, yeah, since I'm having this issue, it seems like there's not much I can do about it. So what I'm gonna do is I might just end there. Maybe tomorrow. I'm contemplating doing a dev stream for my mod. I'm not exactly sure, but I might do that. And you know what? I will just close this, actually. Hopefully I can actually stream tomorrow, though.